and the dramatic music starts. When will it start? Will it ever start? Oh my gosh, I think it's almost starting. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I need to get a professional audio person. That is the best thing that I can do. So, hello everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. We have David here. We have Tiago. We have. I saw Toby pop in to announce that he's 29th in the world, which is craziness. We have Jane here. I think that's how you say. Who's asking how to defeat somebody? They want to get revenge. I don't know which thing it is that they actually want to beat, but I wish you luck with all of it. We have Ohio Boy and Zanny here as well. Tiago, of course, the strange one is here. Dun dun dun. We have Dalen, Blake. Hello, welcome everybody. We have a ton of people. So I just want to go find the leaderboard for the world, and I gotta get this up here because it is so cool. Okay, so Toby was 29th. Somebody quickly went. Let's see if we can get that to the top. There we go. We can see Toby there. 30th in the world currently. That is insane. I don't know what he is doing to actually get to that point. We have Lara from Chile. Welcome. We have David here. Hello, David Wright. We also have another David Sierra. Welcome. Nice to see everybody. So congratulations to Toby. Currently top 30 in the world. Like, that's insane, guys. That is insane. Yeah, Ohio Boy is asking about the hair. I got the hair done yesterday, so it's looking pretty good. It's definitely... I had to get the sides done. I really like having it short on the sides. It makes sleeping and everything else that much easier. But yes, so Ohio Boys, right? We got the hair done. Tiago's enjoying everything with the dragon for PvP setup from yesterday. So somebody. I gotta do the full disclosure. I don't know where a lot of the stuff comes from. I don't have time to follow other people's stuff and keep up with everything, but somebody posted in the comments that formation very similar to that was posted like a week before. I think it was like Pepe or something like that. So if they're the ones that came up with it, that's awesome. They can have all the credit in the world. I saw it in Duel Towers or a similar concept in Duel Towers and took it from there and did it. I don't have time to follow all the other channels and everything, but so that's the story for the formation. They let me know in the comment section, so I don't know who came up with it. I'm assuming the person is telling the truth, and it was Pepe came up with one that was super similar. If that's the case, that's awesome. I really like the formation. I did my own little modifications to whatever, and it's working out well. So Tiago, I'm glad that's working for you. David Wright said, me and OGC just dueled. That is correct. His True Ruby Nora tore through my cell side way too fast. It's unreal. It's disgusting. Super Bob is way too strong. I cannot contend. He's higher than me. Oh wait, no, he dropped down. Okay, I was gonna say he's higher than me for the realm, but I guess he dropped down. He'll end up being higher than me. Super Bob's too good for me. And Jane said, "Hello, I want to join your house or clan." If anybody is interested, please message Chip Chan, Strapcorn. They handle all of that stuff. I cannot handle that volume of requests because surprisingly, there's quite a few people that want to join. We have, sorry, I'm going to butcher all these names. Rawit saying, hello OGC, how's it going? It's going awesome. We're going to have a great day today. I'm doing this at some point, maybe like 15-20 minutes earlier than usual. I'll be stepping out. It might not be the full 2 hours for today. I have a graduation party to go to, and clearly I am not ready for it. So I'll have to quickly get changed, make myself look presentable, hop in the shower, all that type of stuff. So first fight, we're going up against a pretty strong human player. So Jane said, if I switch Kingdom to see the replay, can I be a governor? I have no idea. I think my core power puts me like the top 10 for Blood Moon. I don't have governor, so you can ask for it. It's probably not going to happen. Just being realistic about it all. All right, so we're going to jump in. We're going to do our best going up against this human player. It should get pretty interesting. Jerry is here. Oh my gosh, I feel better now. As long as Jerry's here, I'm happy. All right, so we are going up against a human player. It looks like bottom side is their power side. We're going up against this player's top side, which is going to be their cell side. So it's kind of going to be a race. So far, it looks pretty good for us. We just need to blast right through all of these swords. Hopefully, take out all of the archers. They definitely have a good amount of damage just straight up coming down. They got an early moral boost, which is going to be huge for them. We now just got our first moral boost, which is huge for us. I spot their Ophidius, but we now have our Ophidius all stunned up, which is not good. We need to be able to cast our Ophidius. And our Ophidius is way too stunned up. Their dragon's moving up. They're pushing. I think they broke through in the middle portion. They did break through in the middle portion. I don't know if we can contain them. I don't know why I did the mech repair. So first fight, the humans. I don't think humans is bad. I don't think it's quite the same as dwarf. I think dwarf is still just too strong. Watching Kurd go from human to dwarf and having crazy success really kind of solidified my thoughts and opinions on it. So Dalen said, is human good for early game? Yeah, from what I was reading from like early game centric players that like restarted on a lot of servers, I think it's Zoinker or something from the Discord. They're saying that humans are really good up until like level 20, then Lich kind of takes over. I think I was human from like level 1 to 40 or whatever, so it's doable. Humans work. It just tends to be at certain points different races kind of have huge power spikes. At some point in time in lower levels, the mechs get super strong, I guess. Lich will definitely be strong after level 20. And one of the reasons why Lich is able to be so strong early on is if you run with skeletons, all you really need is Gazul. You don't need a whole bunch of heroes high level and all that other stuff. Like, you can just focus your EXP on like Jax and Gazul, and you're pretty much good as Lich. For low levels, of course, get Elena and Ophidius, all that other stuff, but they only have one hero for skeleton formation that really matters as far as everything, and he has two abilities to boost up skeletons. So it's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. So I think Lich has a huge advantage with that. Even Dwarf, you have to have Gafgar, and you either have to purchase him or wait to get him out of the chest. Humans require a bunch of different heroes. Rockin does as well. I think Rockin probably needs the most. Sylph, you'll need to wait until you can get Gan, and even then, I still question it. All right, so we're going up against a dwarf player this time. Now, they do have a bunch of snipers, and I kind of want to get these snipers before they blow up all of our melee troops. So they just jumped in with their Rufio as well. So I think we're just going to try to be... nope. I was going to say, I think we're going to try to be as annoying as possible in their backlines, but I think we're dropping that whole idea. If I can get an earthquake down here, that would be huge. Oh no, Gan, why you do that to me, Gan? All right, so it looks like we're definitely going to have some issues coming up soon. Our Badrix is still up. Oh, but I couldn't quite get our Badrix going. All right, now we get a Badrix Bat splits in pretty deep. They still have a couple packs of snipers that they're going to be like having hidden. But if I can get this last one, okay, I think we got our bad splits off in time. So I think we took out all of their snipers. We still have our packs of snipers. We actually, our summoned swords worked out perfectly as far as cutting off their Denji kind of running around. Because if that Denji made it all the way around and into our snipers, all of our snipers probably would have dropped. Now our snipers are just going to blow up his Denji once they get a headshot, which hopefully they do sooner rather than later, because that Denji is right on top of you. Get the Denji, guys. But it doesn't matter. Denji's all that they have left. So that one worked out pretty well. Raphael asks, what is the best hero from the chest at the start? Raphael, do you mean like when you pick the 3 heroes at the very beginning of the game? If so, then Avalon. If it's your first hero from like the chest, as far as like, let's see if I can pull it up real quick. If you mean like this as far as a hero, depending on your race, so if you're rocking, you want talk. It just works out like that. It really depends on your race. We got a subscriber. So Samjay, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. We're happy to have you here. How it works is there's going to be some heroes that are just universal for everything. And what I mean by that is Elena is going to be useful no matter what race you're playing. Elena is always going to be useful. She is the fastest hero to level up. There's no other hero like her. You can get her to max level twice as fast as any other hero. So it's pretty solid. The other ones look like Ophidius and Bazrix. Bazrix, especially early on, he's going to help you out in the Void quite a bit. They're pretty universal. Oh, and we got Toby in game here. Top 30 in the world, just casually standing next to us. Thank gosh he's in the same kingdom. Otherwise, we might have issues. And let me get through a couple more comments before we jump into the next fight. Princey said, I don't spend because they don't want to waste money. And that's totally fine. I think free-to-play players can do really well in the game. You just need to redo your expectations. Like, if I'm a free-to-play player, I'm not going to go up against Toby and expect to do much, but going up against other free-to-play players, that's everything. And personal achievements. I was reading, somebody sent me a message the other day of where they were as far as like the Void and everything, and they were like, is this really good for my level? And honestly, I thought it was really good, but ultimately it's their personal achievement. So take the milestones that you accomplish in the game as personal achievements. Is you versus the game. If you want to be super competitive, you can compare yourself to other people, but ultimately if you want to be happy, compare yourself to where you were yesterday. As long as you're progressing, that's everything. Who else do we have? Tiago, are you developing a new dragon? When I get enough to go for an Azul dragon, I will. Although I now kind of want to copy Chip's Onyx dragon. I'm really impressed with Chip's Onyx dragon. I'm not going to risk it on this one. I already risked this one way too much, so I'm not going to do that. Prince said, basically, I have Bazrix and Fenris hold down some troops fast. Yes, those are huge. Dolan said, I have Ophidius, but I don't have slams. Ophidius is really good. You might need to wait till Ring of Ragnar. LFX is, you win, dude. Thank you. Okay, so somebody asked, how did I get the, my Jack skin? Great question. You guys have a ton of really good questions today. So how did I get this Jack skin? Well, there was a member in Blood Moon that actually quit the game, and when they quit the game, they gave me their account, and that's the account that I'm currently playing. I had I had another account, and I was using that, so I passed that on to another Blood Moon member. But on the account that they gave me, this skin was on it. Now, I don't know how to fully describe all of this, and I forgot to do the origin stone on my dragon because he's going to get super low in a second, or I guess he already is super low. This account took a lot of work. So one of the problems with switching accounts at any point in time is you don't have that customization of the account, which is sometimes like really hard to deal with. So it took a lot of work, and it actually took a surprising amount of time for me to actually get this account to like where I wanted and needed it to be. So if I had to do it all over again, I would never have done it. I would have just kept going with my account. But I made the decisions I did, and now that I've gone through those months, and I mean months of playing behind, I'm just starting to see the benefits of it all. Which is pretty much I traded my account, which was ahead in everything except for Temple, for an account that had a crazy Temple. So yeah, needless to say, I didn't spend anything on the Jack skin. In fact, I can still purchase the Jack skin, and actually, that was a really nice fight versus that human player. If I come in, I can actually still. Whoops, I don't want that. I want to see what's in the chest. I can still purchase this skin, which is pretty wild because if I buy this skin, it's going to give me 45 skin scrolls, I think. So that's whenever I get close to the next skin, I can always like bank on getting like extra. I think it's 45 skin scrolls for $100, which if you compare that to buying the skin scrolls from in here, which I don't even know where they are. Let's see here. Are they all the way down? Yeah. It's $50 for 10, so it's pretty much half off. You just don't get the Lenari. What other ones can I do real quick? So, one is from India. Charlie said, in that case, good evening. Sorry, y'all stepped in and say hi. Aw. So, hi, oh boy, I hope you have a good day. Zanny said, OGC, why are you guys in Skarn now? I thought Blood Moon was Athlete. So we went back to Nora. When we made it back to Nora, we went back to Skarn. The Athlete was the recommended house color for us, so we went there. I believe that Johnson says, still having trouble in Duel Tower. Why is it that weaker players beat me, who I beat in all stats? See if it's related to the True Ruby, man. If it's the True Ruby, then it is what it is, unfortunately. Or look at your formation and see what you can improve as far as your formation. So Tyrion is here. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome. So somebody else asked for how much can you get the Jack skin for Valor 15. I think we covered that, so hopefully that helps. Juan, thank you for subscribing. And Robert said, what are your thoughts on Onyx versus Azul for Dwarf? Great question. Jeez. Sorry, I still haven't had my coffee. All right, so I'll be very honest with you, Robert. I love my Onyx Dragon, so I think it's tough. I think they're both good. The Onyx Dragon, I think the Black Hole CC from the start, if it gets on the enemy snipers and wipes out the enemy snipers, I think that's huge. If you kill the snipers, then you should win. So that's a huge aspect of everything. So because of that, I do like the Onyx. However, the Azul has some crazy healing potential, which also that makes it a really good pick in my opinion. So I think they both work. As far as which one's better, I think it goes into like the individual matchups of everything. To figure out like which one is truly better, because I think that they both are really good. All right, I'm having some issues in this middle portion. I need to slow that down as much as I possibly can. All right, looks like we're doing okay on this top portion. We just need to keep stalling this guy out for as long as we can, honestly. Ooh, we got the bat splits. Oh, it's so far away, but we can hit some. We lost our origin zone, which is going to really, really cause us some issues. Um, and our Denji's down a little bit. I gotta see where our Bazrex is. All right, so we're able to get another bat splits down pretty deep on them. Now they're coming out with their bat splits, so they're hitting one pack of our snipers, which is not good. But I think, yeah, we're gonna pop the mana worm unless the mana worm already popped. All right, cool. We were able to get through, so we were able to take down their snipers. We were in a better position to take them down than beforehand. This guy's a great player, by the way. He's 4.5 million core. This guy's an awesome player. Yeah, I think watching like Toby and stuff with their Azul Dragon that just doesn't die, there's something about that. Like, if your dragon's not going to die, then you're going to win. But I think the Onyx just adds so much as far as crowd control, and I think my personal thoughts, and this is not probably the best thoughts out there. This is just my logic on how I approach the game. As the troops and everything get stronger and stronger, and especially when you look at crazy good troops such as snipers for higher end play, then I think the crowd control becomes more and more valuable. So having the black holes is just going to be really important. That's just my personal thoughts. I think you can have a better defense if you control the enemy. I think control has a lot to do with it. If you dictate how they move, it's kind of like chess. If you're playing chess and you're playing one step ahead of the enemy, or you're forcing them to take specific moves, you're in control of that situation. That's just me. This is not chess. I get it. But that's why I'm fine with the Onyx, and I'm not killing myself to make an Azul. I have, or I can show you what I have to roll another dragon after this fight. So somebody asked, which race is the best race? I think the human race is the best race. Humans, like us, not in the game, just in general, humans are beautiful. All humans are amazing. As far as in game, I think that I think all races right now are pretty good. I think Rockin' still needs love. Humans making a small comeback, and I think that's just because of the swordsman. For like top tier play, I think it has to be Lich or Dwarf. And you can get some cheeky ones as human, but again, using Kurt as an example, the human players would do better if they swap to Dwarf. Oh, Tiago wants to fight us in PvP. Go easy on me, Tiago. And somebody else asks, Dalen asks, what's the best hero for human? Avalon. Avalon, then Virion, then Elena. And pardon me for 1 second, this is going to be a pretty tough fight, actually. Luckily, their Bazrix is top, so if we're able to just burst down their Bazrix, I'll be a happy guy. All right, so they might actually be able to just blow up our dragon right at the start, which is that's going to be a huge issue for us. We do have a pretty deep Denji. Oh, this is the guy that just piled right through that middle portion. Gotcha. All right, so I should have known that going up against this guy. Looks like I gotta use a different formation when I come up against him. I didn't recognize the name at first. All right, so we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble here. I mean, luckily we did make it in pretty deep in this top portion. Maybe if our Bazrix stays alive. I mean, we're able to get down pretty deep there. Yeah, I think this guy just overwhelmed us. We're going to lose out too much of the DPS stuff. So I got to remember this guy's name. Next time we go up against him, we got to switch up the formations. David said, how to switch from Lich to Dwarf very quickly and without disbanding troops. If your gold cap's high enough, then you should be able to. I think the conversions are pretty tough for Lich to dwarf because you'll need spider chakra and everything. You're going to lose out no matter what on your warlocks. So if you switch warlocks to snipers, which you can't convert, but once you get the snipers, you can change the snipers back to warlocks, but you can't go warlocks to snipers. So that's always going to be a disadvantage for going back. I think it's a pretty tough conversion, honestly, from those two. If you don't want to lose troops, it's definitely pretty tough. Geez, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I feel like it would just come out wrong if I even tried. But this person asked why choose the blue snipers over the red ones. So the blue ones offer 3% higher headshot chance. So instead of being a 5% chance, it is now a 8% chance. That's pretty significant. That's a huge jump. That's like a 60% higher chance versus the red ones. So the red ones are really good at never running out of ammo, but in my opinion, I think you're going to do better and kill faster if you're able to take them down. So dwarf isn't about stalling and extending out the fights. Dwarf is going to be much more about bursting everything down. So I don't think you can burst down with the red ones because their crit chance is lower. I mean, it's possible. You can do anything, but more often than not, you're going to be having better burst potential with the blue ones. Oh man, this guy collapsed this bomb side too fast. It's going to be a little problematic for us. Ooh, and we can't get the duplicating stuff off. So their Rufio is in pretty deep. They still have a pack of snipers up top, which is not good for us at all. We also lost out on what is it? We lost out on some stuff towards this bottom side. If I can get some more things there, and I think our Badrix is stuck up top. So with our Badrix up top, we're going to have some issues as far as taking out their snipers. So we're just going to have to unfortunately wait until we can pull down. There we go. So we were able to pull down our Badrix. Holding on to the Badrix, we were able to take down this guy's snipers, and we turned this epic loss into a win. Kind of from holding on to our Badrix bat splits. Bat splits, guys, I don't know how people are doing it without maxing out bat splits to 5 out of 5. I really don't know. So this guy has a really strong Nora, so I wouldn't be surprised if this guy had a true Ruby Nora on that bottom side. I forgot, we can check this stuff now. Yeah, so this guy has a true Ruby Nora, so he was able to actually punch right through our bottom side, which put us at a big disadvantage. But luckily, I don't know if we killed their Badrix early on or what, but we were able to wrap around in holding on to the bat splits until we could get it on their snipers. Really helped us out. Dalen asks, how long have you been playing? 2 years, more than 2 years. This channel is 16 months old, and I was playing a long time before this channel came out. All right, so somebody asked about the dragon stuff. So I'll show you what I have right now as far as like what I'm saving up for everything. So right now I have 60 of the Dragma. I have one of the scrolls, so if I need to roll Noble Blood or External Void and anything like that, I just need to spend 3,200 Lunari. As far as like skills I'm holding on to, these are all out of the chests. So I did not purchase any of these. These are just from like the legendary chest or whatever. But we have Cosmic Storm saved. We have a Stormwing in case I want to make like a crazy dragon along with the Hardened Scales and Arcane Scales. And then the Beastal Roar. So those four, the Stormwings, the Hardened Scales, the other scales, and the Roar, I almost want to throw them all on in Azul and just make like a really hard to kill Azul one. And we also are holding on to a couple Frost Novas. If I make another dragon, it's probably going to be an Azul dragon. That's what I'm going to shoot for. So that's what I'm holding on to. We have a bunch of like decent dragons, but we're missing hero pred. Most of those dragons that you saw, like if we come in here, most of these are like event type of item or dragons. So if I need to make a dragon for a specific void level, I'm going to have that type of predation or true shot, and I can just get rid of the dragon afterwards. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So Raj asks, how can I join the OGC community? Great question. Send a friend request to the account number at the top of this screen, and you will be able to join the OGC community. So yeah, feel free to send a friend request. I won't be able to add you to it until after the live stream. And somebody who I definitely cannot pronounce your name, hello and welcome, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the translator, the closed captions that's being translated. Hopefully that's helping you guys out for different languages. Some of it doesn't really translate super well, and the English version is going to be off because I don't speak super clearly. But I'm hoping that it helps people out and at least get the gist of what's going on in the videos. Alright, so we're going to go, if we win this fight, we're going to hit a new level or a new tier. We'll be at 3,800. So somebody asked how to increase gold cap. Really great question. I highly recommend, there's a super popular video I did called how to increase your gold cap. If you search OGC gold cap, it should pop right up and it will walk you through the entire process on how to increase your gold cap. Let me just go get my butt catch real quick, and then I can do a brief synopsis on that. Alright, so looks like we have a lot to punch through in this top portion. Alright, hopefully we can do it. This guy's bottom side is going to be pretty strong. I don't know what he just targeted, but I'm hoping that we're still able to just punch through. Oh, they targeted our Ophidius. Okay, alright. I mean, I can honestly live with that. But it looks like they are punching through this bottom portion pretty well. And we're struggling to make it through this top portion. Their Rufio is in pretty deep. We just blew up their Rufio, which is really good for us. Our Ophidius is still up, which is really nice, but our whole bottom side, guys, is just completely gone. There's nothing left down there. We got nothing. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Bazrex, move down. Okay, we're going to kind of hit some of their snipers. Kind of, sort of, not really. Kind of like one of those. Yeah, this guy's got us. They got us real good. Alright, so for the brief synopsis for the gold cap, pretty much every time you get 1 point of command on your heroes, you're going to increase your bronze supply cap by 1. If you increase your bronze supply cap by 1, you can make 1 more bronze troop. The more bronze cap you have, the more gold cap you're going to get in the game. It starts off being 20 gold cap for, 20 bronze cap to equal 1 gold cap. So if we exit out real quick and we hit the army function, which is right over here, it's going to pop up. So on the top we have the gold cap, and then it tells you exactly, bronze cap. It tells you exactly how to get more bronze cap. You can increase your bronze cap through command in the recruitment center. Both of those will help you out. The recruitment center is a building that you build. Command is stats on your heroes. When we click for the gold cap, it says for every 12 supply, which is the bronze supply, you get 1 gold cap. Now, the reason why it's at 12 is because of the hero research. Tier 4 and tier 10 under the hero research is going to drop that number from requiring 20 bronze cap for 1 gold, and if you have all 8 of those done, it's going to drop it down to 12. That's the basics of it. The other thing that I highly recommend is make a gear set that's really high in command. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right now my command is almost 3,800, and there's these items called Masonic Scepters that offer a bunch of command and 30 more to your bronze supply. These are from Void, I believe it's Void 70 or Void 71, obviously in the Void, and these will really boost you up. So as soon as you get these available, make sure you make them for all of your heroes. What I do and what I recommend is have different hero gear sets. Have one that's just for making troops. That's my hero set number 2. And then have one for PvP. And as you get more equipment, you can make multiple for PvP. So that's what I would do for that. If you want more information for gold caps, such as learning about things such as the purple skills from the dragons or what research is to do, go check out the video, the OGC, how to increase your gold cap. And also, I also recommend watching the hero research one. It will help out quite a bit. So somebody said Toby's a really good player. Somebody else said, I know. Verma is here. Hello, Verma. How are you doing? And somebody said, I have +5 stone on top temple for army cap. Will it be okay to change to other temple or let it be? That's up to you. Do you have enough gold troops to play and enjoy your game? If the answer to that is yes, then feel free and go for it. If you need more gold troops, then don't touch it and keep getting it. Okay, so Verma and somebody else are both on 40. Dupius said, good afternoon. So hello, Dupius. Welcome, Dupius. One of our OG members who got this channel started. Phoenix said, hi, bro. I'm about 50% power, 45th Stronghold in a few months, etc. Can I ask you a question like this? What is the goal of playing? There are other players like really strong players. Let me go get my butt kicked, and then we'll talk about why do we play this game. Alright, so we gotta burst this dude's side down. That's going to be the only thing that we can do. And it looks like their dragon's going to pop in a second. If we can get this dude's dragon down, that'd be huge. So we're actually going to jump our Rufio over. Hopefully we can cause enough disruption with our Rufio that we're able to take this guy down. I'm hoping. They're starting to get some moral boosts. They just got a proc for the protection. I need to get the protection stuff maxed out. P beats me just because of the protection proc. I'm going to be so bummed out. All right, we're doing good, guys. Oh my gosh, we're looking good. We got the black hole. Now the best part of the black hole is our Onyx can move up untouched. Yes, and now we got the bad splits. Oh my gosh, this is going perfectly. Oh man, I can breathe. Jeez, this game gets me so excited. Alright, so we got one more bad split. We're going to use that on their other pack of snipers. We're going to speed everything up, and we'll give them the thumbs up. They did really good. That protection proc from the Azul, scary stuff. Very scary stuff. And alright, so who was it? Okay. Phoenix or Phoenix. Oh, okay. We finally got 3,800 points. That's awesome. Let's go see if we can get a flawless golden visage. That would be pretty cool. Let me know real quick. Do you guys think I'm gonna get the flawless or the non-flawless? Oh wait, you can go type it. It's okay. You can type it. It's all good. Alright, so we did not get the flawless. That is okay. So somebody asked, why do we play this game if there's going to be like uber whales out there that are just way too strong? So if you look at the screen right now, there's this guy right here. He's super cute. He's on a turtle and he's Bane. He's Bane on the smallest mount possible. It's hilarious. This guy right here, I love. That sounds weird, but I do. Really good guy. I know so much about him, and I talk to him via in-game stuff, probably more so than people in my real life. The other guy that's up there that's on the Griffin, fantastic individual. Again, anything that he says, I listen to, and I probably listen to better than anybody else in life, real life or not. The point of pointing those people out and or anybody that's in Blood Moon, I don't know, whoops, that's the wrong thing. Anybody else that's here is these guys are all friends at the end of the day. If it's a video game or real life, I think you can create connections. My personal belief is that I think people are more true to how they are as far as their personality in a virtual world, from a psychological perspective, because they can hide behind the screen. So their personality traits are going to come out more extreme. So if they're a very passive aggressive person, they're going to be more passive aggressive in game. If they're really insecure, they're going to be more insecure in the game. If they're very aggressive, they're going to be more aggressive in the game. So I think you can get a different type of view on somebody through the game. The connections that you make with the person, whether it's real, like in the real world, or in a video game, there's still connections. That's what I believe. So why play this game if there's uber powerful people? For me, it's the people that I get to play with. There's also this really cool thing where I can come in here and I can see the stuff that I helped make, where there's just people talking about the game, a common goal of just like a bunch of people all together. It's really, really cool to just be able to see all these people come together. So why play? Because it's a social aspect in a video game for me. That's why I like it. I know I'm not going to be the best. There's no place on my channel that I say that I am good or the best. I try and make it very clear that I'm just sharing my experience with the game. And I do think anybody that says that they are that or they know everything, I would really question their logic. That's just me. So that's why I play, is for the friends. I have fun. Now, kind of like what we talked about earlier, if you set crazy goals. So let's just jump back into the leaderboard. Oh yes, we're higher than Super Bob. Super Bob kicked our butt earlier. If we compare ourselves to other people, so if I want to overcome Toby in the game, and I want to put in at most $5 a day on the game, and he's spending $10 a day on the game, then I'm not going to have a fun game experience. Where I want to be and what I'm willing to put in, they don't match. So I'll never be happy setting my goals at that. If I set my goals as, you know what, I'm really happy for Toby, I'm really happy for Kurt, I'm really happy for Boom Boom, I hope that they get as high as possible, I'm going to do my best and focus on the growth of just my account, then you're going to have a much more fun time in the game. And in fact, in life, if you apply that to life, you just focus on yourself and where you are and where you want to be, and you look at your own growth and not compare it to others. I can't stand Facebook and social media and all that type of stuff where people just compare each other back and forth. And I can get in my head real quick and be like, hey, I shoulda, woulda, whatever with all this stuff, and I'd be like this person or better. It's not about that. It's not about comparing outwards. It's all about comparing inwards. So as far as giving up on the game because you're not going to hit that super high top position, and be able to take on the number one person in the world, I think readjust your target levels for your personal happiness. That would be my advice. And once you readjust your target goals for happiness, then it's a different world. It's a new perspective. Sorry for my philosophical rant. Do this stuff for a living. I love it. So let's see. We got Super Bob from Grizzly. Oh my gosh. Hello, Stronghold level is 27. What race is best for me? If you want to be as competitive as possible and you are level 27, probably Lich is going to have his power spike because Gazul, he's really the main race hero for skeletons. Of course, everything else helps out, but I think earlier on you're going to do great at Lich. All right, let's hop in. We're going up against a dwarf player who has a ton of snipers and stuff. Oh my goodness golly. This guy has a ton of stuff. This is going to get painful real quick. Oh, and they targeted the dragon, which is another really interesting thing. So we're going to jump in with our Rufio. Hopefully we can slow down these snipers up here because they could end up being pretty problematic for us. I don't really know what's going on with their formation. Some of it looks pretty weird to me. But then again, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just kind of like winging it. So it's probably just me being slow. All right, we're gonna get the Denji spinning because he's back there towards all of those snipers, and maybe he can do some damage down there. Now they have the targeting on our dragon, which for me personally, I'm totally fine with. We're going to get down our origin zone, and hopefully once everything comes off, we'll be able to find our Bazrex, and hopefully we can drop our Bazrex right nice and deep onto all of their snipers. Oh, jeez, is it? Yes! Perfect Baz Splits. Takes out all of their snipers, their dragons down. Oh my gosh. If we keep this up, we might actually be up there with Toby as far as the world. Alright, so we got this one. Wow. I usually never do this good in live streams. I usually just bomb it. Somebody said... Okay, so yeah, I'd go with Lich for the lower levels. At some point, Dwarf is going to become the next power thing after the Lich. Wow, why are we so high? What is going on with these matches? So Super Bob kicked our butt, and we have a couple more points than him. I should really stop doing this and just be happy with what I am. I mean, Sir Chris is almost 7 million core power, and we're catching up with that. Jeez, this is the person. They break through my middle portion. Let's see if we can switch up anything so that we can take them on in the bottom. So Death EG is here. Hello, Death from EG. EG is a great house. Fantastic house. Perhaps the greatest house. It's a very good house. I did sign up for Clash of Fate for them, so who knows? Alright, so it looks like... Looks like I need to make another formation thing before Clash of Fate, so we're just gonna jump in. This guy's gonna beat us because our middle portion is not strong enough. They're going to break right through the middle. So Zenny asks, what is the Origin Stone? The Origin Stone is a free-to-play artifact that heals per second, and it also allows for increased evade chance and stuff. As far as like everything that's in the umbrella of it. I wonder if we can. Okay, so I'm curious if we do a black hole, if we'll be able to slow this person down. Because see, right now we have this giant hole in that middle portion, which is it's going to cause us so many issues throughout. So our mechs should be able to burst right through. We took down their Rufio, which is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And all right, so now we have the next black hole down. Which again is great. We still have the Origin Stone up. We can almost get in deep enough with our... Okay, so they did a bad splits right on our snipers towards the bottom, which honestly, guys, I'm okay with for right now. We got to hold on to our next one because we got to get our next one super deep on them. So they're going to start coming around... And now's the time that we get our other bat splits down there. If our bat splits lands, we should be okay. Okay. All right, their snipers are almost down. Oh my gosh, just kill their snipers. The protection proc, they just got too much. All right, so we did much better this time. We did much better. We still weren't able to overcome them, but we did much better going up against them. Eamon said, any advice to players that don't spend money on the game? Yes. pick a race. Yeah, we did really good going up against them. I think we killed everything except for 2 mechs and 3 snipers and some heroes. Make sure you readjust your target goal, and the best thing that you can do to be like good in the game is get in a decent house and follow instructions. That's pretty much it. One of the hardest things for some reason is for people to follow really simple instructions. So if people are able to do that, then you get a one up on everybody else. To be honest. Somebody said need some 160 advice. Having only a few warlocks dying, no casualty. Tried formation you use. I have switched my prisms to troop health and have a dire mana worm. Make sure you have the lifesteal that's covering up the warlocks, and I would go with the attack. Honestly, you're still going to want to do it fast. The strange one said, I don't like checking the leaderboard because it makes me unhappy and competitive. If that gets you bothered, then I wouldn't check it out either. Noah said hi. So hello Noah, and I think Zanny asked what is the Origin Stone? So Origin Stone is a free-to-play artifact. You can obtain it at 1 stars. What it will do is it will have an ability creation, and it creates a circle on the battlefield. And it heals everything in there for 1% health for 10 seconds. Now remember, if there's one quote from the channel that stands out above everything else, it is that pretty much anything that offers percent health, whether it's healing or damage, pretty much all of it is overpowered. So that offers 1% health regain per second. Might not sound like much, but your dragon might have 10 million health, and 1% of 10 million is a lot. And that's before healing efficiency and healing received bonuses. Now at 2 stars, what it does is it reduces magic damage taken there by 30%, so you'll get a slight heal, you'll get damage reduction from magic. At 3 stars, it heals for 50% more, so instead of 1% per second, it's going to be 1.5% per second, and 30% damage reduction from magic. At 4 stars, what it does is it reduces physical damage taken by 30%. So now it's healing 1.5% per second, and you got pretty much a 30% damage reduction for everything in there. At 5 stars, what it does is it increases the evade by 30% and makes it last for 20 seconds. So pretty much this will offer you 20 seconds of taking 30% less damage while healing yourself pretty well, and also gaining a ton of evade. Overall, it's just huge. A man said, I am castle level 30, I'm Lich, and I am currently struggling. So you have a few options. The first thing that you can do is try to play around with your Lich stuff and see if you can find a different approach to Lich that's going to help you out more. You can look at Dwarf or Human. I don't think Sylph is going to be good at low level. I think Rockin's also going to struggle. But before just switching races, try and figure out where your weakness is, or what the true problem is at why you're struggling with a race. If you don't figure that out, then that mistake is going to keep happening over and over as you change races. So I would highly recommend spend a little bit of time and try and identify what the key issue is. Maybe the balance of power on the counts off. Maybe the chakra is really low, but the temple and troop equipment is high, or I don't know. Maybe the chakra is too spread out. Wow. All right, so here we go, boys and girls. This is going to be a bloodbath. Oh my gosh. They have so much. Oh my god, no. Leave my dragon alone. Our dragon's getting hit by way too much. So we dropped the Origin Stone pretty early on in this fight. They got the protection proc, which is going to be super annoying. Let's see if we can get our Rufio onto their archers. They're jumping their Rufio over as well. Doesn't matter. They actually killed off our dragon, which is really like not cool, yo. we're going to throw out the black hole just to try and slow them down a little bit in this top section. Yeah, so this guy just outbursted us in the top side. I thought that we'd actually be pretty well off with and they get the bat splits. Yeah, this one's all over. I thought we'd be pretty well off with going up against their power side, but it turns out we were not. So good fight to this guy. That's a pretty solid lich formation. So Toby's telling us don't put the dragon front versus lich. I don't think I have a formation for that. So I need to make a new one. Somebody says Sylph is really good. I think at low levels though, Sylph will still struggle. And Dupe says hi to Monica. Monica Kim is here, so remember, if you do not like, share, and subscribe, Monica Kim will come and find you. Toby's yelling at me to tag Dragon and everything. Oh my god, so much pressure. Top 30 player in the world telling me what to do. I have to do it. I don't think I have a formation though for Duel Tower with Dragon in the back right now. Actually, Toby, is it okay if I show some of your replays that you sent me? Uh-oh. We're going up against another Lich, and my Dragon's still in the front. Jeez. Toby's going to keep yelling at me. In case anybody is curious, we are drinking homemade espresso today. This is from the 8 o'clock coffee company. It's a rich, bold, and chocolatey blend, freshly ground in a coffee grinder, in which we have made with the highest care and love put into every single grain of coffee put into the cup or espresso machine. It is beautiful. Also, fair market chocolate milk, beautiful mix for it, along with a little bit of just chocolate. It pops, guys. It is so good. We'll also be enjoying that for tomorrow's Clash of Fate. So we will have the full Clash of Fate video. Oh, this one is actually winnable. Hold that thought. Oh, geez, their stuff is right up front. All right. Wait, is this the same person? This is the same person. I'm going to be really sad. All right, let's see here. Oh, I forgot to do that. And the next thing that we're going to do, Toby told us to tag the dragon, so we're going to tag the dragon. They tagged our dragon. No! Leave our dragon alone. All right, so since our dragon's now getting hit, this is why I do enjoy keeping Cleo in my formation, because we can simply just throw out a black hole. And hopefully that black hole is enough to keep our dragon alive for a little bit, until we can get the Origin Stone down on him. Now we have a nice little burst coming up in this top portion. What's nice about this, honestly, is they're going to be focusing on our dragon. Whenever our dragon does come around, we can drop a nice little bat split super deep on all of their warlocks, which is awesome. And it looks like we're actually able to win this one going up against the Lich. I really do like the black hole from Cleo. I think it's huge, especially with Lich Warlocks hitting your dragon. If your dragon isn't instantly burst down, I do think it can kind of contain them long enough for you to keep getting set up. And look at that, our dragon's almost back to full HP. Pretty cool stuff. So we'll let this one run out while we see more of Toby's advice, which just popped up on the screen. I highly recommend, guys, anything that Toby says, please listen to. So Toby said, if your dragon dies, you got to instant tag their dragon. You will have a small window to still win if their dragon drops within the next 10 seconds. If it takes longer, it doesn't matter. Touche. Toby said, also use Gan Earthquake more often. So I need to start using my Gan Earthquake more often. Strange One says, what does the tag ability does? Great question. So what we'll do is I'll show you real quick the tag ability. And I forget what hero mine's on. It might be is it Gan that I have it on? It is. So the tag ability, it comes from an item, and what it does is it pops up, and you can select that skill. It's like an active skill, just like the Denji Dumpling and anything else, but it's going to be green. You hit that skill, then you hit an enemy, and you're able to attack it. So I don't know if there's a place right around that I can do this. Yes, so we'll hop in here real quick just so I can show the tag ability. So we'll throw out a couple of those. Oh yeah, let's get the siege out there too. Because why not? So the tag ability is actually on the Gan right now. So what happens is, at the start, over there you can see Gan with a green ability, which is not a normal Gan ability. That's called tag. It comes from the staff that's on him. There's multiple items that will offer that. If you hit that, like that skill, you'll see the Roman numerals of the troop levels pop up bigger for the enemy things. And if you select on one of them, it will put like a little crosshairs on it so that you're targeting it. And what will happen is all your troops and heroes will focus that. It will be a higher priority for them to attack that than anything else. Monica Kim said, human with Azul or Jade, what's better? Yeah, Toby's got that one covered. And Verma said, which dragon is better for level 32 Stronghold, Dwarf, Onyx, or Azul? Either one, man, as long as it's a good roll. Robert asked, can you share your current shard for, configurations? Yes, I can do that. Then I'll hop into the next little piece. So my current shards are, I think one is on Elena. And Elena has she has Dragon Recovery and Dragon Health, so that's really good for her. I think Avalon has one, and Avalon's boosts up attack speed. I think that's good overall. That helps out all the troops. Bazarus doesn't have one. Who else has one? All right, so Nora has one, and Nora is all about increasing. So she has the Reaper. So this is kind of like the poor man's version of a true ruby. It really doesn't do too much. It's only level 5. Oh, my Gavkar doesn't have one. Let's see. Belrog has one. So this one's all for the dragon. It increases the health, increases evade chance, and increases healing per seconds. So that's all pretty useful for them. And our Fenris has the Dragon Mage set. That one's pretty standard. And I think that's all of them, unless I missed one. But that is okay if I did miss one. Oh, geez, look at that! The community chat's going wild. We gotta love the community that we have. All right, so if anybody is curious about like a VIP code or anything, this up here on the screen is a VIP code. This comes from us from Basic. So all you need to do is enter the game, redeem the code over there. It can only be redeemed by one person. Only one person can redeem this. So the first person to get it in will get the rewards. That sounds really weird. We make a lot of interesting comments here. So get it in, you'll get it first, and only one person can get it. Let me know in the comment sections who actually gets it. I hope that you all do. I wish I had more codes for you. But I don't. This is submitted from Basic, so thank you, Basic, for donating your VIP code. We appreciate that. Amazing and cool stuff. And please let me know who got the code. It's exciting stuff. All right, so let's jump back, and we're going to check out some of Toby's replays because I think, where are we with the Realm? Yeah, we're in a really good spot for the Realm. I'm fine with sitting here forever. So let's go check out some of Toby's replays because this is going to be some more high-end stuff. So we'll check out Toby's mechs. Wait a second. You guys can't see me put my hand on my hips. Where is Toby's mechs? Where did they go? I don't see Toby's mechs anywhere. Instead, I see... Are those miners? What is this? Miners? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's crazy. So the strange one asked, which heroes would you recommend giving 5 prisons to for lower levels? I think if it gives a hero bonus, put it on the hero whose bonus you want it on. If it's not going to give you a hero bonus and gives you like a dragon bonus or an army bonus, put it on a hero that's going to stay alive in the backline. There is not a one-size-fits-all answer for that. You got to play around with it. And also... Okay, I don't think I missed it. Wait, Alex, did you get the code? I think Alex Goody, I can't pronounce your name. I think they got the code, so congratulations if that was you. So these are Toby's miners. He's got ridiculous snipers. He is using the turtle, which is pretty awesome. And I don't know if you guys remember Toby's Jade Dragon that changed dragon usage for a lot of people, but this is a perfect emerald dragon. I remember when Toby was talking about getting excited because he wants all 3 trees max, or all 3 branches maxed out. And look at him now. Jeez. He's all grown up. With his snipers, 97 million damage. That's wild. So the trees he's going up against are 6.6 million HP trees. This is just ridiculous. Enemy dragon is pretty much the same one that I have. So cool. They have a really good dragon. All right, let's jump in. Let's see this real quick, and I'm just going to do that way I can see it. All right, so Toby has a few packs of snipers on this bottom side. The miners are going to tank up top, and the Call of the Wild from the Jade is just so good at protecting your snipers and everything else at the beginning. I think it's huge. So Toby jumps in with his Rufio, does a bunch of damage. Enemy tags his Jade Dragon, which is going to heal up really nice and be super tanky. And Toby's actually destroying it on that top portion. It's pretty wild to see. Some of the trees in the middle are already down. We got the protection proc going off from the Onyx Dragon, which is just crazy. And Toby is in pretty deep. They just took down Toby's Rufio. It really doesn't matter too much. Toby's now doing the Raxia stuff. And the Black Hole comes out to really slow down the Sylph snipers. Toby is able to do a good portion on the top side. There's a lot of stalling going on up there. Toby now drops the Bat Splits. He's super deep with his Bazrex, which should be able to just shut down everything. His Jax just comes out. He's like a fireman just hosing down that whole area, and everything just drops. His Denji's in. The enemy 7 symbol person gave the thumbs up. Toby did a thumbs up as well. Great sportsmanship. Awesome stuff all around. So I think last night with Tane and Chip, we were talking about a lot about the mechs. Good fight, Toby. Good fight, man. We were talking a lot about the mechs and the request for mechs to be nerfed. And Lilith confirmed it through the developers' notes. So in all honesty, after watching like this replay and other ones, for higher end level play, if they nerf mechs, Dwarf's not going to change. So there's no reason to panic as Dwarf if they nerf mechs. Personally, I still feel more comfortable with the idea of mechs rather than miners. That's just me. I just feel more comfortable behind a giant war machine rather than behind some dude that goes foraging for stuff. But they are engineers, so I guess they aren't miners anymore. They're engineers. So never mind. Engineers are pretty smart. They're pretty talented. But anyways, let's go jump into the next one. I think at lower level play, they might be the mechs might be really overpowered. Because remember, guys, anything with percent health stuff is super powerful. So Gafgar or even 2 Gafgar is doing temporary repair. They heal mechs by a percentage of their health. So at lower levels, if mechs are really overpowered, hopefully they do address that issue. High-end play, it's not going to change anything. Bozak said, good night, bro. Good night, Bozak. I hope you get some good sleep, and I hope you have a good night. So for this next fight, we have Toby going up against Carlos Soames, who has crazy high HP mechs and their snipers as well, just super strong. So Toby's going with the same type of setup. The enemy has, let's see here, a 1 skill off from a perfect Onyx. And when we look at the full setups, okay, so they're going with 5 packs of max 2 packs of snipers. So let's go check this out real quick. And it looks like alright, so this is Sol side versus power side. So what I want to do, if you guys don't mind, I just want to see Toby's Sol side of the miners going up against Carlos Own's power side, and see how the miners do going up against like the full brunt of a whale's power side. Because I think of miners, and I just think that they're weak and they're squishy. That's my first thoughts with it all. So let's see how this goes. And it looks like you can definitely see some headshots going off towards the miners. The blinking of the symbol above their head shows like moral loss, which that also always concerns me. But the miners, they didn't just run, which is good to know, because if you see your archers as a human do that, then usually they're running pretty fast. So Carlos Own is able to do pretty significant damage on this bottom portion. A lot of it comes from the heroes. But to be honest, guys, the miners are acting much more resilient than I would have thought. And I think, do the miners also stun? I think miners also stun. So Toby's almost done with that top portion. That Fenrir's up there is going to just be a little bit of a nuisance, but his Denji kills it, and his dragon stuff is able to start going around. Nora just goes in super deep with that lightning proc and takes out so many snipers of Carlos Owens. And Carlos Owens, by the way, is a super powerful dude. Really, really good player. And now Toby's just doing the cleanup. So I guess the miners can do pretty good. I was not expecting that, but the miners can definitely do pretty good stuff. Gotta love the coffee. So Adrian said, "Hey OGC, got in late, so welcome Adrian. Glad that you're here." Let's go do one more fight from Toby with the miners. And this looks like him going up against a human player who's using the 4 packs of swords, which have, oh my god, these HPs are just ridiculous. It's been a while since I played humans, but 521k archers just seems a little high. With a crit hit rate of 62%, are you kidding me? That crit rate is insane. 62%? Are you kidding? Oh my god. This is just some next level well stuff. This is well beyond what I can comprehend. So if you guys are curious why a bunch of people switched to Dwarf or Lich or Sylph and gave up on the humans, you can see the true Ruby Nora damage coming out, and is really strong going up against the Dwarf player, against the human players. So let's jump in. Let's see how the miners do going up against the humans. So human starts off immediately with Vega. They get some heals coming out. It's pretty wild all around. So Toby's going to have to burst through this bottom side. He's got the Denji going. His Denji's spinning very well. The miners are doing okay so far in the top. They are losing some moral in the one that's almost all the way up on the top. Toby's been able to burst down some damage in this bottom portion. His Denji's now in super deep. He's going to take out all the archers over there. His Rufio is also in with the Denji super deep up there. This middle portion is starting to drop for Toby, and that's going to be a huge problem because then the snipers can just kind of isolate all of the miners in that top area and take them down. In this bottom portion, they are just... Toby was able to get super deep. His Jade pushes back more of the archers. He's got the targeting down on the enemy Onyx Dragon, who's running over towards the snipers, puts off the protection proc, but Jax is able to finish taking down the dragon. The enemy still has some swordsmen up in that bottom portion. The summoning the swordsmen back going up against the snipers is going to be very problematic. Toby's protection proc comes out. There is a lot of damage coming out from Toby's Jax. Unfortunately, he ran out of ammo, so it's just going to take him a little bit longer to actually kill off everything. Toby's Jade Dragon is now getting hit pretty hard from all of the archers. The archers get rooted. The aerial blast pushes back the archers, which helps to keep his Is Jade Dragon alive? That's pretty wild stuff. Now Toby's Belrog is in super deep, stunning up everything, ring up Ragnir. That Jade Dragon with the aerial blast, guys, so wild. It's so good. And in fact, he still has a pack of miners still up in the top portion. What? How does he do this? How? This is craziness. I don't know how Toby is able to just pull all this stuff off all the time. He's like consistently playing at like a godlike level. It's unreal. Really, really cool stuff, Toby. Super cool. Enemy swordsmen were in super deep. Nora just blast them out. The Nora is key versus the humans. Jose said, OGC, who's better, battle mechs or engineers? Great question. I think for right now, unless you're like a Toby type of player, who's next level, like ahead of the curve always, I think that going with mechs is a much safer option. It's definitely safer. There's no issues with moral boost or moral loss. So it's going to be a much safer option for everyone. Stay tuned for more from Toby. Miss A said, which race will be best between level 20 and 30 Stronghold level? If you're just going for like what the popularity thing is, Lich is going to be really good low level. Lich is really good all around. I don't think you can go wrong with Lich. All right, I want to do another fight. We're going to get our butt kicked. We're going to lose our really cool looking score. Super Bob is... Oh, Strapcorn's coming up. Wait, where's Super Bob? Strapcorn is coming up. Strapcorn is like... He's coming after us, guys. So we'll go in. We'll do one more little fight, and then we'll get ready to start wrapping everything up. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I need to go get ready for a graduation party soon. So we will do the one last fight. Hopefully, we get a nice little win, and then we're going to go spend a wonderful day with the family. So. And this is the person that keeps beating us in the middle portion. All right, so this one's a loss. But you know what? We're going to do our best. Because why not? Why not? Might as well do our best. Oh, yeah. We're going to go up using this. All right, let's do this. I guess I'll leave her out. All right, let's do this, guys. We got this. We're going to do our best going up against this player. Last fight of the day. Got to make sure that we do our best. We won stamina, so that's good. All right, so... Yeah, they got a ton of stuff down there. All right, so... Oh, no. Our Ophidius got stunned up. Okay, now we can do our Ophidius. Our Rysius is now stunned up. And our Jax, for some reason, ran all the way up to the front line. Going to be slightly problematic. Hopefully it's not like super bad or like the end of the world. We're just going to try and keep stalling out this person towards this middle area. But it looks like our black hole did not go off. So I guess that's not going to work as intended. Yeah, this person got us. All right, so this person got us like 4 or 5 times. So we unfortunately don't have anything to change going up against them. All right, that's it. We need to do one more. Let's see. We'll blow everything up there. And how are you guys doing today? I guess that's the real question. I'm doing awesome, but how are you guys doing? We got Clash of Fate tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty close match. I think the other team has a super balanced team. It doesn't seem like they have any like mega whales, but they also have a lot of like their whole team's going to be 4 to 5, like 4 million core up to almost 6 million core. 20 people. So it's like a really, really solid, like they don't have like a big dip. You'll see a lot of teams that have like a bunch of super strong people, and then they'll have a bunch of people that are like really far below. I think last week, or maybe it was the week before, there's a bunch of people at like 6, 7, 8 million core power, and then they had a bunch of people running around at like 3 million core power. It was kind of weird. So yeah, it was definitely interesting to see. So the team that we're going up against it's just different. So it's mostly all just like that middle portion. All right, so we're going up against Lich. Toby's telling me to retreat my turtle before it gives off moral boost. I gotta take notes, Toby. I gotta take all the notes. So we're going up against this Lich player. I don't know if this is the one that just crushed us or if this is the one that we had the chance going up against. And we will call this one the last one. Actually, I want to win, so we're going to keep going until we get a win. We need to end on a win. And I'm out of coffee, so that's a problem. All right, so here we go. We're going up against a Lich player. Now, I do like the Cleo's Hole when they do the targeting on the dragon. I should probably do the Gan one as well for the Earthquake. But the Cleo's Hole just kind of bunches them all together. It buys a lot of time, and then when I do the bat splits, they're all kind of already like perfectly set up just for the bat splits. All right, here we go. All right, so it looks like we're going up against... so their power side is going to be on this bottom portion, and they instantly start off with the targeting on our dragon, so we might not be able to get the black hole out in time. And I don't think we don't have any snipers or anything down there in that bottom portion, so it's going to be it's going to get a little challenging for us. Ooh. Oh, they got our dragon before we got the black hole off. No. Alright. Not the end of the world, though. Nobody saw that placement of the snakes. Nobody saw that, alright? So this one is going to be a tough one for us to swallow. Alright, they got us. They got us. Jeez. All right, so this guy redid what they were doing, and they were able to get us. So Alex said, have fun at the party. It will be fun. Eamon said their in-game name is Divish. So, hi, Divish. Hopefully, after this fight, we'll be able to add you into the OGC community chat if you sent me a friend request. All right, we're going until we get a win. So we might end up here for a few more hours as we're trying to sneak off with a win. That was just a really bad play on my behalf. Oh, so somebody is back. Jane is back, and they're on the Duel Tower. Miss A said, can you make a video guide for middle game players about how to get more power and become stronger? PvP formation and other formation form about 20-30 Stronghold. It will mean a lot to us. So the best answer I have for that request, Miss A, is it has been probably 800 days since I was at that castle level, so it's been a very long time. What I would do is I really don't like sharing formation videos or just saying use this formation because everyone's setup is so much different. That's why I stay away from it. But what I would recommend doing is watch the videos and take the principles out of it. So if you just saw a video on Nora and how Nora works, then take the principles out of it. Or yesterday's formation video. There's a lot of good information in that you should be able to apply to your level of play. As far as like other things to help you, like gold cap and research and what to focus for that, it's all there on the channel. There is so much good information all out there for all castle levels. All right, let's see here. Oh, cool. We got a nice little moral boost right at the start. So let's see here. We're going to get a nice little boost there. Hopefully we're able to we're able to slow this person down in this top portion. Looks like we're doing pretty good so far. We just took out their dragon, so that's awesome. And the next thing that we're going to do is I'm actually going to do a black hole to hopefully slow down all of their snipers while our snipers move in. And it looks like we will be able to hopefully get our win right here. Awesome. All right, so got another dwarf player, and we were able to do pretty well going up against them. I will take it. Our Basilisk was pretty much going to seal off the deal, and we were able to make it pretty deep. It's Tiago. Tiago. Nice to see you, Tiago. Tiago is actually a good friend. They're in they are in Avengers. Great player. And we have James said, I also have Bazaric, so I think I can chop them down pretty well. Yes, you can. Oh, we're so close. All right, guys. So with that, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not subscribed already. All that fun stuff, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys had fun for the live stream. We'll have more live streams coming up now that everything is kind of back to normal as far as the channel. We'll continue to grow. We'll continue to help everything out. Miss A was asking for more information for newer players. We will put that out there. As far as formation stuff, that's not my specialty to just create one and then put it out there. I want to help you guys to be able to think and create your own stuff. I think that's the goal of the channel, is to give you guys the information so you can create and have the fun in the game. I think that's everything. So, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for joining.